Hey guys, so we are left with one more piece of the blue and yellow. Here is a blue and yellow, so let me see, we'll move it up. And as you see, yellow is facing you on both the sides, incorrect. So what do you do? Do an F, D, F prime, R. And this is come to the right place. This has come to the correct position where it should be. Move only the last two layers, but prior to it, check whether it's formed. Move it, make sure that it is unsolved. Yes, it is unsolved. And then move it here and then move it up, right U, down, two layers. So now what you have solved is you already had this one, now you have also solved this one. So there are two layers solved, right? Move the unsolved one. I am going to continue here without explaining more, but the principle is the same. You need to move that piece to the right, make sure that they are in the right position with the right face color showing you to the facing you, and then move that piece alone. Make sure that this is not solved, move it up, unsolved position to that, replace it, and then bring it down and then move it back. So this way you are going to solve the left side pieces with the help of the top edge which is unsolved, and making sure that the right piece is in the right place. Okay, so now you see this, there are three already solved, and I am looking for the fourth one, which is here. So I'm going to bring, again it is white, so I'm going to bring the red here. It is red and white. Now it is in the right place. This is solved, this is not solved. Move that piece alone because you already have the fourth piece formed, right? Just showing you. See, there are 1, 2 and then 4. The 3 is where you need to solve. If you bring this entire piece, you are distorted that. So bring only the third layer and then the fourth layer, let it be as it is. 4. Now you got this. Move it up. U, come back with an L and then third layer back. So now what you have done is you have also solved the third piece. Okay. So with that explanation, I'm just going to go and do it. Keep following me. In case you are not following, you let me know. I'll be glad to help you with any information. Solve piece. Blue here. Let's see, blue, green, yellow. There I see a green, yellow. So it is green. It's a green, yellow, green. Move the last piece. Move up, right. Move down. Solved. So this is the green and yellow, right? Where is the green and yellow? Here. Okay, it's a green and yellow. And where is my green and yellow? It's here. So they are in the same place incorrectly. F, D, F prime, R. Now it is in the right place. Move the third layer. Mix them up. Go to the top. U, L, down. So now you got the three pieces together. The fourth piece is here. And here it is already green. So now you see that it is green and yellow, unsolved piece. Move it to the top, up, then move down and move it back. So this is also solved, unsolved piece. Blue and white, okay, it will be interesting. You will be coming to this is having a parity now. You see that they are already reversed. We don't want to correct it at this point because we know that it will come later, but you see that two of them are formed. Let us leave it there. The third is here. Since two are already reversed, it doesn't matter which color faces you. You just need to see that blue and white is there, because if it is facing blue facing you, it would match with this. If it is white facing you like this, when you move here, it will match with the first one. So either way, it will be match with one of them. So don't worry about it. Just ensure that it is having an unsolved edge. Move it to the top, move it up, right, down and back. So now you have got three of the edges solved. Now we are left with only one more piece, which is the blue white. Here it is. Okay, so now you see this, it's actually white. It cannot go as it is because it will replace here. It has to come here because it is in the center. It should match with the center piece. Now it is white and white in the center, so this should become blue. Otherwise, if you move this, it will replace this and it will again get unsolved. So you need to have this corrected. So do an F, D, F prime R. Now you see this, it is in the reverse, and this is in the right place, right? So now make sure that it is unsolved edge. Move to the left, move to the top, which is using an L prime, and then do an U, L, and then the third layer back. So now the white is restored. Now you see that it is having a parity, which is having a blue and white. The centers are different. I'll come to that later. I would assume that at this point I'm assuming that it is solved. Okay, because this is solved, we can move to the other ones. We don't want to solve this with a correction now itself. We will do it later. Sometimes it may get solved as we go through. So let's wait for it. I will move this piece. What is mine? Okay, so here is mine, solved, unsolved. I have this unsolved piece here, and let's see, yellow and orange, orange and yellow. Okay, so it's orange and yellow here, yellow and orange. Right direction, move it out, and then move it up. 4x4, 6x6 are all tough because they are all individual layers, and we have to mix them together. So now you see that I've solved the two pieces of the yellow and orange. I'm left with two more yellow and orange. So let's see where they are. Here it is one. Okay, here is facing you right, which is orange, yellow, and this is orange. So this is in the right place. But is there unsolved piece? Yes, it is. Move it up, you, back, and down. Now you have three of the yellow and orange solved. Left with one more yellow and orange, which is here. See, it's actually orange, yellow facing you and orange is facing the, which is right, in the right place. Look if it is a solved. No, this is not solved, so this is okay. Move that layer alone. Sorry, I did it wrong. Oh, actually I saw that wrong. If you see this is actually yellow but is red, so this is not in the right place. This is actually incorrect. This should be on the top, right? So do an F, D, F prime, R. Now it is facing yellow, but it is correct, right? Now this is unsolved. Move this, move it up, right? Okay, now you have got this also solved. So move the unsolved portion to your left. So now you are left with blue and red. Let's see if there is anything matching. Okay, I see blue and red also. Okay, so now you see the blue and red and blue and red. And yeah, let's get the, okay, in other words, in other way, you see that orange and blue, there are two pieces here and one piece here, so it's easy for me to solve it. I'll just make sure that the portion is unsolved. Move the top layer, it's also unsolved, so leave it as it is. Move it up, right, back, and then move both the layers, right? So now you see that your three pieces are solved in the blue and orange. We are left with one more blue and orange, which is here. So since I will hold the orange as my facing point, I'll move this. So now you see the blue facing you, orange is facing you, and the blue is here. It is in the right place. This is unsolved. So move this out here, right? Come back and then do it. So now you got the blue and orange solved. What is next? Green and red, green and red. See, it's also, again, it is, the parity is already there. We can't do much about it. Look at this. This is again green and red, but you don't need to worry about the color now because one of them will automatically match with this. Look that it is unsolved. Yes, it is unsolved. Move the two pieces down. It is matching with the first now instead of the second, third. Now right, back, back, and then bring this back. So now you got three of them solved. Look at the fourth one. Where is the green and red? It is here. Is it in the right place? Yes, it is in the right place. Second layer, right? So is it solved? Yes, all the four are solved. This is where I said you should ensure that at least one of them is unsolved. So what you do is, without touching the front side, go to the red and then rotate it back. Is this unsolved? Yes, it is unsolved. Right? Now do a U2. It is unsolved now. And your pieces are here. Right? So what you do? The second layer is what you want to move. Move the second layer. Move it up. You come back and move it back. Now you see this. This is also distorted. Similar to the other one that this is and this is same. You have both of them. I'll explain you how it is easy for us to solve both of them later. So let us for the moment ignore these two and keep the unsolved portion here. Okay. Before I continue, I'll take a break, and then my next clip will be more of continuation of this to get the edges while you observe it. Thank you.